mirror and blamed the glass. Thought the cracks were the past's cruel laugh, but it was me all along. Oh, it was me. Shadows stretch, but they can't hide the truth I buried deep inside. The art of forgiveness, it's a shaky hand, a heart like a canvas, trying to understand brushstrokes of sorrow, colors of pain, but somehow it all makes a picture again. I wrote an apology in the sand. The tide swept it away like it had a plan. Words aren't enough when the hurt runs deep. I held my breath and I closed my eyes. But love's not something you can disguise. The art of forgiveness, it's a fragile thing, a melody rising on a broken string. Notes of regret, chords of goodbye, yet somehow it soars, it still learns to fly. I see the cracks in your porcelain face, lines of a story you try to erase. The rain falls soft, but it feels so loud. Your shadow's a cloud, your shadow's a cloud. Healing in your youth, every scar is a shade of you, a masterpiece that time can't undo. Healing in your hues. Your laughter's a light breaking through the haze, a wildfire burning in the coldest days. Every tear is a drop of paint. You're the storm and the same. You're the storm and the same. No canvas stays blank forever. No broken heart stays untethered. Healing in your youth, every scar is a shade of you, traded the stars for a darker sky. In my heart where no one could pry, a suitcase of dreams left at the door. I don't carry them anymore. Trading regret for relief, letting go of every thief who stole my time, who stole my mind. I leave it all behind, behind. The river speaks and murmurs low, washing away what I used to know. I built a bridge, then burned it fast. Not every shadow's meant to last, and the echoes, they fade. The silence, it stays. Trading regret for relief, letting go of every thief who stole my time, who stole my mind. I leave it all behind, behind. The wind hums a tune I've never heard, a melody sung without a word. I follow it now, where it may lead. I've got nothing left, nothing to winds howl loud like a wolf in pain. The sea's a beast I can't contain. Every star has lost its light tonight, but beneath the storm I feel it still, a steady pull, a quiet will. The anchor holds true when the waters rage, through the darkest night, through the fiercest stage. No matter the waves, no matter the blue, the anchor holds true. It holds true. My hands are warm, the ropes burn red. The mast may break, the sails may shred, yet deep below there's strength unseen. It pulls like a curtain torn. Shadows dance where dreams were worn. I stumble through the gravel of my doubt. No map, no star, no way out. But then a whisper, soft and low, said, keep walking, you'll soon know. It's the second chance sunrise, painting gold across my skies, burning bright, lifting high every heartache, every lie. Second chance sunrise. I saw the wreckage, I saw the flame, ashes spelling out my name. But in the ruin, a spark remained, a tiny ember, unchained. And that whisper turned to song. It had been inside me all along. It's the second chance sunrise, painting gold across my skies, burning bright, lifted high every heartache, every lie. Second chance sunrise. Broken mirrors on the floor, shattered dreams, I wanted more. The night is heavy, shadows crawl, but even in the dark I hear the call. The fire burns, the embers glow. From the cracks a garden grows. Out of the ashes we rise, we rise, we rise. Through the smoke we find the skies. No chains, no fear, no compromise. Out of the ashes stretch like endless chains. Feet stumble, but the heart remains. The walls close in a little tight, but my eyes chase the crack of light. I hear the whisper of a better day. The echo grows, it won't fade away. The light at the end of the tunnel vision pulls me forward, it's my decision. Through the dark, through the fight, I'm chasing that fire, that burning doubt is a fog that fills the air. Breath feels heavy, but I don't care. Each step shakes, the ground may break, but this path's one I have to take. The glow ahead keeps calling me. A flicker now, but soon it'll be free. The light at the end of the tunnel vision pulls me forward, it's my decision. Through the dark, through the fight, I'm chasing that fire, that burning The sun sinks low behind the hill. Shadows stretch, but the air is still. I hear the whisper of the trees. They tell me tales of what could be. The promise of the next day, it's just a breath away. Hold on tight, don't let it stray. The promise of the next day. The stars come out and light the sky. A million reasons to ask why. The moon, it smiles a crooked grin. The night begins where dreams begin. Close your eyes, raise your eyes, let it go, let it go. Feel the pull, let it flow. The promise of the next day, it's just a breath away. promise of the next day. Through the dark a light will grow. Through the storm a seed will sow. To something more. Silver moon hung low tonight, its light too shy, its glow too tight. The wind did whisper secrets untold of hearts once warm, now running cold. When the vows held we soared so promises carved in a starry sky, but now they're dust like shattered glass, a future stolen, a broken path. I wore your name like a skin. Now it fades thin as the air I'm in. Your shadow lingers, a ghost on my floor, knocking softly on a locked door. Do you remember, or did it fade? The fragile bloom of the life we made. When the vows held we soared paper boat on a raging sea, drifting where the wild winds decree. Hold the rope, we set it free. Hands bruised but never breaking, hearts bent but still awake. And this is our own kind of salvation. No map, no guide, just determination. We rise, we fall, constellation. Our own kind of salvation. Dust on our shoes from the roads we made, echoes of songs that time can't fade. Every scar a story, every step a crusade. This is our own kind of salvation. No map, no guide, just determination. We rise, we fall, constellation. Our own kind of salvation. The fire's ours, we keep it alive, burning bright as long as we strive. No saviors needed, we survive.
We carved the city from the empty air. No plans, no maps, just a reckless dare. The ground was cracked, the sky was rust. We built this out of dust. Hands like fire, hearts like steel. What we dreamed, we made real. We built this out of dust, out of dust. Turn the ashes into us, into us. When the wind screamed no, we stayed and made the storm obey. We built this out of dust. We stitched the night with a thread of stars.
the sound of shattered sky, a whisper of truth in a world of lies. The clock's hands froze, but the moment burned. Lessons unspoken, lessons learned. You can't run from the storm, but you can dance in its rain. Oh, the beautiful reckoning, where hearts collide, the chaos sings. We break, we bend, we find our wings. Oh, the beautiful reckoning. Thousand paths, none of them straight. Every choice a twisting fate. The mirror cracks, but still it shows a spark that flickers, a flame that grows. We can't hide from the fall, but we rise when we crawl. The beautiful reckoning, where hearts collide, the chaos sings. We break, we bend, we find our wings. Oh, the beautiful reckoning. I found a thread on the floor last night, a little frayed, but it held on tight. Pulled it through my hands like a lifeline rope. Every knot a story, every twist some hope. Stitching up the seams, the ones that tore apart. Every loop and weave, a patchwork of my heart. Pull the needle through, let the mending start. Stitching up the seams, piecing back my art. tapestry where you I found your note in the drawer today. The ink had faded, but the words still stay. A map of promises we couldn't keep, a treasure buried in the cracks, so deep, reclaiming the pieces of us from the ashes, from the dust. Every shot, every scar, every rush, reclaiming the pieces of us. The clock keeps ticking, but the time feels stuck. We built a castle that ran out of luck. Your laugh still echoes in the empty halls, a ghost that dances on these broken walls. If love was a puzzle, we lost the frame, but the corners still fit the same. Reclaiming the pieces of us from the ashes, from the dust. Every shot, every scar, every rush, reclaiming the pieces of us. The wind howls loud, but it carries your name. A whisper soft, a spark in the flame. We might be scattered, but we're not erased. The outline's there, it just needs retraced. Dust on my boots and cracks in the stone. Every step whisper, you're not alone. Sky stretches wide like a canvas torn, but the wind keeps howling, keeps me warm. The long road to home, it twists, it turns. Every mile another lesson I learn. I carry the weight, I carry the fire. The long road to home, it ticked loud, like a heartbeat gone wrong. Shadows stretched long, they sang a sad song. I held my breath, but it burned in my chest. A silent war waged under my vest, but the sky cracked wide, and the storm ran dry. The day the fear left, I felt the earth shift. Light poured through my veins and broke all the chains. The day the fear left, I learned how to live. Footsteps once heavy now danced on the street. The mirror stared back, but it felt more like me. Colors had edges, the world came alive. I smiled at strangers, and they smiled wide. The whispers turned to silence, the weight became the wind. I flew without a question, I found where I began. The day the fear left, I felt the earth shift. The light poured through my veins and broke all the chains. The day the fear left, I learned how to ashes falling like paper snow. A quiet town where nothing grows. I heard a laugh, soft and low. It cut through the dust, it made me glow. The world was gray, the sky was torn, but your smile felt like the sun reborn. I found you in the rubble, oh, a spark in the dark, a seed to sow. I found you in the rubble, yeah. Well, life said no, you whispered go. Broken walls and shattered dreams, the echoes louder than they seem. But there you stood, a steady beam in a chaos carved from a fevered stream. Your hand reached out, I took the dare. The world was red, but you were there. I found you in the river. Oh, a spark in the dark deceived your soul. I tried to scrub the stain of yesterday, but the soap won't reach where shadows play. A mirror cracked, it won't reflect the pieces lost, the ones I wrecked. Hands are raw, the water cold, but dirt and pain are hard to hold. So I pray. It lingers, it whispers, it won't decay. The tide pulls me under, the weight of regret washing away. But it's not gone yet. The faucet drips a steady sound, like ticking clocks that spin me round. A river flows, but it won't cleanse this heart that bends but never mends. What if the water runs dry? What if the stains never lie? I could drown, I could float, but guilt keeps tying its knot. Washing away the guilt, so I pray. It lingers, it whispers, it won't decay. The tide pulls me under, the weight of regret washing away. But it's not gone yet. Wheels spinning fast, then the silence came. Glass on the pavement whispers my name. The stars watch me fall, but they never blamed. A breath held tight in the dead of night. Fate rewrote its line. It's the calm after the crash, when the storm has burned to ash. I'm standing still, I'm standing still. in debris set free.